Hello people of the internet, this is Red Cube Everything coming at you with a video I actually don't normally do, and I thought this would be kind of interesting as I've never really done these before, but I think I might start wanting to get into them. And basically it's going to be a movie reactions, and for this one it's actually going to be a movie theory of none other than Avengers Infinity War. So much hype surrounding this film, and in my opinion it lived up to all of it. Absolutely love the film, probably the best superhero movie I think I've ever seen, highly recommend it. But with that all out of the way and my love for the film kind of taken care of, I want to get right into what I think is going to happen after that shocking Infinity War ending. So with that, I warn everyone who is watching this who has not seen the film, spoilers are coming. And I mean a lot of them. The entire ending of the film will be told in this video, and maybe potential spoilers for the next Avengers as there is a part 2. So right now, turn back, get off of the channel. Don't watch this video if you have not seen Avengers and you don't want to get spoiled. But if you have and you want to hear my theory, continue watching. All right, so let's get started. At the end of Avengers Infinity War, we see basically a major chunk of the MCU characters kind of just disappear. And the then question comes in, what is going to be happening with these characters? Have they really died? Where have they gone? If they haven't died, and blah, 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 blah. Those all come up. And before I talk about the characters that we see at the end of the film that like turn to dust, such as almost the entire Guardians of the Galaxy cast, Spider-Man and Black Panther, the people that I think actually died were Loki and Gamora. And there's a couple other ones that I know actually died, but those are the two that really pop in my head. The reason I say that is the people that died, I think, are the ones that died at the hands of a knife or kind of anything like that. A knife falling, a physical death. Whereas the ones that turn to dust, there's a different theory behind that. And the reason I say that is because Black Panther, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Spider-Man all have sequels confirmed after Part 2 of Avengers Infinity War. So there obviously is something we're missing, and they have to be coming back here soon. But we've also seen the Russo brothers, the people who directed this film, say things like, unless you have real stakes, you are limited to not having an emotional part of the story. So obviously, with these people turning to dust, there needs to be some stakes here. And here is my theory on that. So first, let's get the theory out of the way of what I think is going to happen and why everything kind of turned out like this and if these people are really dead. So we've seen it through the entire film. Doctor Strange, I think, played a huge part. And the reason I say this is because in the beginning of the film, you see Doctor Strange say, if it comes down to Spider-Man, Iron Man, or the stone, I am protecting the stone no matter what. Then we see a little bit further on, he has seen millions of outcomes in the far future and says the Avengers only win one. With that, we see the battle, and then we see Tony get stabbed in the stomach as a chance at dying, is actually on the verge of death as Thanos is pointing the gauntlet right at Iron Man's chest. And Doctor Strange then offers up the stone with almost little resistance. Obviously, a huge contradictory to what Doctor Strange said earlier in the film. So that means with that huge kind of giving the stone away, Doctor Strange saw something in the far future. And that is exactly why he gave the stone away to save Iron Man's life. Exactly what he said he wouldn't do earlier in the film. So obviously Doctor Strange sees something, and that means Iron Man is going to be playing the biggest role in the next Avengers, and he is probably going to be the one that kind of almost save the world and bring this all back. Then that brings up the question, will Iron Man bring this all back, or will kind of almost two dimensions be created? And the reason I think that this could possibly be an option, this is kind of my second option, as option one is kind of Iron Man fixes everything. Second option is Iron Man, I guess, could fix something, but is he going to fix it fully? Are the people that kind of dusted away, are they going to be dusted away? And the reason I'm saying this is because in the film, we see Thanos say, I hope they remember you. Not necessarily meaning that they're dead, but that they could be in a completely different multiverse and forget about Iron Man. Just a kind of a shocking theory. I don't know, still a working theory, but that is basically my view on what is going to happen with Avengers Infinity War going into the future. I think those that died at the knife or physical kind of attacks definitely died. Those who died, I guess I'm quotations, died at the end of the film, I don't think necessarily died, and I think there might be something there as Doctor Strange completely changes his way of thinking and makes Iron Man stay alive. So Iron Man obviously is going to be playing a huge part in the next one, and also we could see maybe a multiverse theory kind of come to play. But that is my theory for going into the next Avengers and things like that. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.